Daryll.
And I'm Greg.
We're on a journey on the long and winding road
To share with you the glorious gift of
music.
We've had the privilege of making a lot of friends. And now we finally have the chance to sit down and have a conversation about their
Long and winding road and share with us the glorious gift of their music.
So,
Relax and rewind it back.
on that note,
Here's On That Note with Daryll
and Greg.
All right.
And hey.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of On That Note with Daryll and Greg.
Yes, and this is like been a really nice month actually because we had Moksh last week and that was a crazy episode, nice episode. And this whole month is actually the hip hop chapter. It's hip hop month, and we're celebrating the Northeast's finest hip hop artists coming from the region. And you know, we've got a killer lineup. And on our show today we have a dude who's been doing this for so long, man. He's not just a rapper, he's also like a beat producer, he's a beat maker, and also at the same time a lyricist and entrepreneur. And he has a record company and a record label exactly. And he's already had 4 EPs out already, and so much music is out there. And yeah, if you've heard of Kauso Entertainment and Kauso Records, you will know this guy. This is UNB, all the way from Sikkim, all the way from Gangtok, and we're so happy to have him with us. And yeah, man, without any further ado, please welcome UNB. How are you, bro?
That was a nice intro, by the way, bro. Really liked it.
Hey, thanks.
All right, I'm really good, brother. Like chilling at home, bro.
Nice. How's it been, man? How's this whole thing been for you? Like this whole coronavirus thing?
Corona thing, I think it really helped me understanding my creativity and developing my skills, because like staying at home, you got nothing to do, and just and in overall, like it did not make that much difference, because like we as a creative people anyways, we just stay at home and we make music, right? So I dropped my recent EP Made in India during the lockdown.
Congratulations on that.
I had like enough time to make, and also like since I was doing my freelancing and like making productions and making money over there in Delhi, so that's the only thing which was not good,
Right.
I have to come back, and all my stuffs are there in Delhi, so I'm planning to return back again.
Right.
So, but it was productive, bro. Overall.
Nice, man.
Epic.
And speaking of that, like you've been doing that for a while. Like we know your first EP Out Loud was also a product of yourself, basically in your own room, doing everything by yourself.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, and we'd like to know more about how you started, how you began, man.
Fun fact about this, the whole production thing is like I've never been to a professional studio as such, and the whole production I do at my home. So right now this is my studio right now where I'm doing this interview right now.
Okay.
So the whole from my lockdown period, like Chogel, Noor, and a lot of other projects I've done and recorded and produced over here only.
Right.
And since the time of Out Loud, like bro, like I've never been to the like professional studio and never recorded through proper engineer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, things are going on, and I don't know like for how long I'll be doing this, but I'll keep on doing like the way I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And
So
you also mix, you master your own your own songs and all of your projects as well, right? Like that line that you had in Chogyal, I think, where you said something like I do it myself, like Russ, right? Like that whole
I do it myself. Like that.
I dig
like
that.
Russ, yeah.
I dig that this whole new generation of artists who realize that the power is all theirs,
Exactly, bro.
It's all in them, and you don't need a third party or a third platform to to help you with your stuff or to help
like,
you.
I think like we call it like majburi, like
Right.
in because of majburi I learned everything, because when I started writing, there was no one who was there to produce for me. So because of majburi, I started learning production. So I liked it, and I started making my own music. At the same time, when I started recording, then I had no one to mix and master for me, because of that. And so basically, the majburi was that majburi was there. So because of that, I'm doing everything on my own. In fact, like the whole video production, I do it myself, bro. The whole editing and everything, color grading, everything. So
I would like to understand how that all started, how it all began, because as it is, we know that you shifted base also, you moved to Delhi also, and you had to take all of that with you there. And I would like to understand how you got this whole work ethic, man. Like, how did you grow up in Gangtok, and how was it back then? I mean, how did you hone this, this whole work ethic of doing it yourself and getting shit done by
bro, like till 12, like till my high school, I was studying in this residential school called JNV. You guys might know about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So in JNV, it's all about studies, bro. Like you have to study, and you have to get good marks, and you have to get into like good colleges and all.
Right.
So class 12 tak, bro, I always studied, and my main focus was studies. Even though like I started writing lyrics since my class 6 standard. So music to us time se hi tha, but like but I was my main like priority, like studies was my main priority.
Yeah.
So class 12 tak I did my schooling from JNV, and after that I got admission in NIT. So since it's a NIT, so it was a big deal for me and for my parents. So I went for that. I did my architecture course for a year. Then meanwhile, in parallelly, I always wanted to do something in music, but I was not vocal about it. So later on, when I went to college and when I started studying this graduation architecture thing, I didn't get anything from there, like कुछ समझ भी नहीं आ रहा था मेरे को मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ बोल के वहाँ पे. So I came back after my first year, and I talked with my dad and बोला कि मेरे को music करना है. Then after that I went to Pune for my sound engineering course. So from that my musical career started, my journey was started. So after that I started making music, then I started recording, and I was experimenting with what I can do with my craft and all. So 2013 was the year when I started this, and uske baad like 3 years in Pune, and after 3 years I went to Delhi. So, and it was all, bro, like the music was my main priority, but at the same time I was trying to stable myself through financially, because I didn't want to like be an example like kya kiya tune kuch bhi to nahi kiya, like और इतना पढ़ाई करके इतना स्टडीज किया फिर कुछ नहीं हुआ. I don't want to have that like statement in me. So because of that, like फिर मैं दिल्ली गया, और दिल्ली में जाके I started working on a studio and started doing engineering stuff.
Nice.
We're back at side by side I was making music. So that way I went to Delhi, bro. Like with Delhi mein I was staying. I'm still planning to go back. So वहीं पे मेरा अभी base है, and I'm trying to make connections over there, and yeah, that's how it happened, bro. The whole music scene.
Nice. So tell us about the music, man. Like your first EP, Out Loud. How did you bring that out? Like, I'm pretty sure that would have been around the same time where you're moving from Pune to Delhi, and I don't know if you're doing this between Gangtok also, So how was that? How was bringing out your first music, and how was putting out your first ever
body of work,
body of work as UNB?
Out Loud. I mean, Out Loud was that was not what I was saying, it wasn't I wasn't expecting to do that, but one of my friend told me that I think you should start doing a big project, like collecting some tracks and doing a bigger project. So Outlaws was one of my project in a like initial period, when you are trying to experiment with your music and you're still trying to find your sound. So that time I was trying to do all this rap and melodies and trying to mix all these things. So it was a great experience, bro. Like first project, and people loved my project over here in locally, and that gave me more this inspiration and more power and to do more projects. So yeah, it was a one step to who I am right now, bro.
How was the scene, man, back then? How was it? How was Gangtok as a hip hop scene? How was it back then?
Bro, there was a few rappers over here who were trying to do it big, who were trying to make it big.
Yeah.
And but like still I say that there is a chance of growth and chance of opportunity for artists like us. But back then, like, there were a few people, but like locally they were known, but they were not able to make it big, like why? Because their audience was not there. Right. So but yeah, I mean, few people were there, bro. They were trying to make it big. Baki to, bro, like utna kuch tha nahi, bro. I mean, people were more focused into rock and other genres, and I think the commercial thing was overshadowing all the hip hop, and ये सब चीजों को overshadow कर रहा था, bro, back then.
Yeah.
But like people are there, bro. Like people are hustling.
You decided to start Kauso Entertainment as well, right? So that you can find other rappers or other like-minded artists and stuff like that. So you can.
So initially that was not my intention, bro.
Right.
Initially when I started Kauso Entertainment, basically मेरा intention यही था कि how can I promote myself, bro. First of all, क्योंकि back then when I started, that time I used to send my projects, I used to send my tracks to all the record labels or all the local, national, international, सबको भेजता था, bro, मैं. And जब वहाँ से मेरे को response नहीं आता था, तो I started feeling like, अरे, like, why can't I make my own record label and promote myself,
Yeah.
So I heard one song from Nas, like, start your own record label and sign yourself. That's a major key. So that was my idea. So अपना record label बनाओ, let people not know that you own this thing. Initially मैंने वही किया था, like लोगों को पता नहीं था कौन कर रहा है Kauso Entertainment. So उनको लग रहा था कि there is a big team behind Kauso and this and that, but
it's just you.
That was my plan, that was my strategy, bro. Like, open a record label and promote yourself. Now I have enough subscribers, enough audience that I can promote other people also, So now that's the plan, like you said. But initially that was not my plan. That was like apne ko promote karna hai pehle to.
That's an interesting point, man. I'm curious to understand what were the challenges like putting out like all of your stuff through an independent label like that, without any support, without any contracts or without anything like that, like
especially a new label.
A new label, exactly, man. So tell us about some of the challenges.
Yeah, there was, man. Bro. I mean, bro, marketing se leke सारा का सारा काम you have to do it on your own. The whole production, like video, audio production करो, फिर उसके बाद marketing करो. And marketing में भी I used to do all these memes sometimes, I used to do Facebook wala, square wala scene and all videos. So that way I used to promote myself, bro. Like लोगों को पता नहीं था कि कौन कर रहा है, but behind the scene I was doing for myself. So bro, it was really tough, but I experimented a lot, bro. Like in between I did one or couple of mashups.
Okay.
So that was like that was kind of a first initial projects of Kauso Records, bro, when I started this channel. I with my friend, we did a little mashups and all, and that went viral, bro. Like I wasn't expecting it, but it went viral, bro. Like, and that was like my plan ki logo ko, because general log hai na, bro, like people are like people just want to listen to a music, bro. They don't give a shit like who you are or tum kya kar kya rahe ho and all.
Right.
Yeah.
So mera plan yahi tha ki, you know, like general audience को पकड़ो और उनको बुलाओ अपने चैनल पे, then you put your own shit, original shit, then अरे 1000 लोगों में से 100 लोग तो सुन ही लेंगे ना, bro. That was my plan, like, bro. It was kind of an offer, you know, like whenever the sales, Adidas sales नहीं देते, like that kind of offer.
Right.
Like, जिसको पसंद आएगा वो लोग बैठेंगे, जिसको पसंद नहीं आएगा वो लोग भी सुनेंगे, bro. Right. So that was my concept, bro.
Yeah. And it worked out really well, man. You're sitting.
It worked out, yeah.
I think you're sitting at some 260k subs.
360k.
Nah, bro. 320, bro.
Oh, is it 3?
Yesterday it went 320, bro.
320k.
Oh,
That's
huge,
big
man.
deal, bro.
Yeah,
that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
And also,
congrats on that.
Yeah, man. Huge
Congrats
congratulations.
on building
Thank you so much, bro.
On
Means
building
a
it
lot.
yourself. It's really empowering, you know, to
Yeah.
see and to hear.
Appreciate that, brother.
I think like I think in the whole Northeast as well, like there is no label that's doing anything like that, you know. And even if they are probably
They're
at a
coming
very small scale, you know, like not at the scale that you're working at right now, man. So that's like huge congratulations to you, man. And also
Thank you so much,
as
brother.
Daryll had mentioned also, like now is the time that you're bringing in more artists. I saw like you did a collaboration with Goli that song did really well also, like, so it's nice to see that you know more like even non UNB stuff from Kauso is like doing
good, man.
Exactly.
Doing really well.
Yeah, so exactly, bro. That's my intention, bro. Like, you know, after some period of time, I'm planning, because I can't be running myself the whole time, bro. Like someday I have to. Someday people won't be giving shit about my tracks, bro, my project. So I have a plan, bro. Future, man. The only problem right now is the financial background, bro. Like I have no financial background, and there's no one to support this thing over here in Northeast.
Right.
So either I have to be like a big artist who have like a bigger, you know, like streamings or income source, so that I can like, you know, help other artists to do what they want to do, because at the end, bro, paisa hi bolta hai na, bro. Like,
man.
sab kuch to wahi hai, bro. Like, and we don't have capital over here, and yahan pe we don't have a market over here, so humko khana hai udhar hi, bro. Like, you're getting me, like where the industry is. So we have to bring money from there, and we have to invest over here, bro. Like that's the plan. So let's see.
Big moves, my dude. Big moves.
Exactly, bro. That I think we have to do it, bro. Every artist has to do that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. One thing that you did last year also was the Northeast Cypher.
Yeah.
I mean, that in itself already has a collective of everyone who's doing the same shit, thinking the same way, having the same mindset, the same work ethic. And that is one thing I wanted to ask you about, obviously. I mean, you did a lot in 2020. You put out Made in India also in 2020.
Which Made in India is your first Hindi project,
right?
Your full Hindi project, right? The whole thing, except for the last song, Dhoti.
Yeah.
Was that in Nepalese? That was in Nepalese, right?
Yeah, it was in Nepali, bro.
Okay, so tell us about that, man. Tell us about moving. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like moving your whole demographic now from doing a lot of Nepali Nepali hip hop to like doing Desi stuff right now, and then talk to us about that, about making this EP, and also like you were working with
50
Beats, right? You were from Egypt, right? So tell us about that, man.
Bro, like I'll talk from the 50 bits first, okay? So what happened, how I connected with this guy, I did a track called Jai Shri Ram, agar aap logon ne suna hai ki nahi. So that was about this and the NRC and all.
Okay.
So that time I wanted to put that track like ekdam se, you know, like, so I didn't have time to produce a track for that song, so I downloaded that track from the YouTube and I posted it. Okay, then later on I got to know that the 50ano was the producer of that, and he mailed me, he texted me on Instagram and said that, dude, this track is mine, so I think you should remove it, or I think that was the thing. So he was asking basically for the money from me, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So मैंने बोला, bro, like I can't remove it, but I can pay you the money. So मैंने उसको pay कर दिया. Then after that we became so good, bro. Like
Nice.
उसके बाद I asked for one more track from him and he started making beats for me, and that way we connected, you know. So right now we are really good. He's from Egypt, by the way.
Right. Yeah. Which is very interesting, man. That cross, you know, that collaboration.
Yeah, so, exactly. Right now, I mean, we are working on more projects right now. He's working on for my upcoming songs as well. And Made in India, bro. Since why I made it in Hindi, it was also a majburi, bro. Like, you know, staying in Delhi, and when you are rapping in Nepali, and your whole friends are speaking Hindi, and nobody gives a shit about your project.
Right.
And also like, you know, people don't give that much of opportunity to you, you know, like when you say that you are Nepali, or when you say that you are from Northeast, or when you say that you don't rap in Hindi, something like that. So that made me think that, like, I can see if I can speak in Hindi, then I can rap in Hindi as well, bro.
Right.
So that was my main what we call that,
Intention.
that was my main goal, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So here I thought, like, let's do a whole project in Hindi, bro.
Right.
You know, then I started making, so this thing was basically to represent my place and targeting the other audience.
Right.
Okay.
So my main target audience was the people who can understand Hindi, and tell about my story, like what we are or what we all about. So that was my main goal. So all this Hambika Kam Hai and Made in China nahi, all this Jal Barse, this all are like about the particular topic, but a different project, you know.
Right. All right.
Sahi.
Let's move to a song, man. So tell us about a performance. You have a performance for us. Like, what are you gonna be playing for us, man?
So I'm gonna perform the song called Hambika Kam Hai from Made in India.
Okay.
So that I think that will represent represent overall Northeast for me, because I feel like the whole Northeast is not less than anyone. मेरे को ऐसा feel होता है, you know, like, so हम भी क्या कम है, like हम कम नहीं है ना किसी से, bro. So that's what I'm trying to show from this track.
Right.
So yeah, and the music video is coming real soon for this song.
Ooh.
Sick, nice.
Epic.
So yeah, I'm performing this.
All
All
right.
right, ladies and gentlemen, here is UNB with Hambi Kya Kam Hai.
Yeah.
Alright, so this song is called Hambika Kam Hai, and it's one of my songs from my recent EP called Made in India. Yeah. Bahari. So I hope you guys gonna enjoy it. Kauso. Yeah. Hey, दिल्ली की गली से निकली मेरी बात, अकेले ही चलाना है कोई मेरे साथ, इन गलियों में ही गुजारी मैंने लंबी रात, अभी आगे बढ़ने के बड़े मेरे जज्बात, संगीत मेरी नस में, संगीत मेरे दिमाग में, रहता हूँ हर वक्त कुछ करने की फिराक में, बार्स मेरे गरम जैसे दिल्ली की गर्मी, लोग मुझे सुन के जले जैसे पूरी तले आग में, मैं बोलूं मैंने पाली शान से, वीर गोर खा के बलिदान के सम्मान में, आगे बढ़ता चलूं मैं ये ठान के, मेहनत करूंगा रोज आया हूं मैं मान के, नॉर्थ ईस्ट साइड का अलग ही स्वैग है, ब्लैक स्नैप बैक बड़े ट्रैक मेरे बैग में, मसाले कम लेकिन स्वाद है अपने खाने में, डीजे वाले बाबू भी नाचेंगे अपने गाने में, आता मुझे गाना क्लब को नचाना, हर बंदा बनता शाना, तो फिर हम भी क्या कम है, अभी तो मैं आया लौट के नहीं जाना, हम लाना बेटा हम भी क्या कम है, आता मुझे गाना
क्लब को नचाना हर बंदा बनता शाना तो फिर हम भी क्या कम है अभी तो मैं आया लौट के नहीं जाना हम मलाना बेटा हम भी क्या कम है मैं नहीं चीनी खाता हूँ नमक देश का गधे की भीड़ में एक घोड़ा में हूँ रेस का भागना दौड़ना चलता रहेगा मेरा कभी होना स्टॉप बना के बिड में डाल के हिट में गाना करता मैं ड्रॉप क्योंकि फुल स्पीड में चलेगी अपनी गाड़ी अब अपनी बारी अब चलेंगे सब पहाड़ी अब चिड़ के निकलेंगे पहाड़ों से गंगा मेरे पीछे साथ है मेरी पहाड़ी जनता ये तो बस है एक इंट्रो उठाना है पूरे पहाड़ी हिप हॉप सीन को काफी दिनों से बैठा था मैं ऑफलाइन तभी सब पूछते हैं हाउ यू बीन ब्रो वैसे तो हिंदी में नहीं करता रैप में तो कैसे आया फिर तू इंडिया के मैप में पूछे सारे लोग मुझे न जाने में कौन डेनी डेंजोंग पा को जरा लगा दे तू फोन एवरीबॉडी से वो मैं खुमा मुझे गाना क्लब को नचाना हर बंदा बनता शाना तो फिर हम भी क्या कम अभी तो मैं आया लौट के नहीं जाना पीते हम मलाना बेटा हम भी क्या कम है आता मुझे गाना क्लब को नचाना हर बंदा बनता शाना तो फिर हम भी क्या कम है अभी तो मैं आया लौट के नहीं जाना पीते हम मलाना बेटा हम भी क्या कम है Thank you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was
that was UNB.
Stellar performance by UNB.
Yes, that was from Made in India.
Made in India.
Yeah.
His latest EP, which came out last year.
Go check that out.
Yeah, go check that out.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I think the song is really powerful, like you said before. No, it does represent like the Northeast as a whole, because from most of the artists that we have talked to as well from here, they have been talking about the same thing. You know, like how when they go to mainland, wherever, you know, and they say that they're from the Northeast, they get a certain look or they get a certain vibe. And I think that song is like, yeah, it's perfect, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for that performance, man. So let's move on, dude. This is the more fun section bit of it, like. All the serious stuff is like behind us at this point. So this is a section we do with everyone on the show. This is a rapid fire section. We're gonna try to do one with you. Yeah.
Damn, it's happening for real, huh?
It's happening.
Rapid fire.
So you have like 5 seconds, 10 seconds to answer each question, and there'll be a set of questions that are, you know, based around music, obviously. And let's just hop right into it, man.
All right.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. First question. Who is your favorite artist that you have worked with?
I have worked with?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Everyone, I think. I think Goli is the best out of everyone.
Nice.
Boom.
Why? Because I really like his the writing skills, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's the good guy.
All right.
Out of everyone.
Go check out Goli also.
Go check out Goli on the same label, Kauso Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Second question. What is the best venue that you have played at?
I played at I think my own hometown.
Right.
So that was my actually first gig, and it was like a sold out, and everyone were like wild at that time. So it was in Maple over here. There's a club over here called Maple. Right. So that was the best experience I got, bro.
Nice.
Epic. All right. Third question. What is your favorite song to play live?
Hambika Kam Hai
Hambika Kam
and Moonlight.
All right.
Nice. All right.
Epic.
Yeah.
All right, man. So fourth question. What's your favorite EP that you have?
In India, bro.
Hey.
Boom.
That sounded easy, dude. Like
that was like off the top, off the bat.
Yeah, bro.
Made in India. Yeah. All right. What's your favorite Northeast artist right now?
Who's my favorite Northeast artist?
Yeah.
So I think from hip hop, I have few. There's this K4 is good, and I really like Jello.
Okay.
And Young Dirt is there. Yellow Homies doing good. Damn. And Moksh is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is doing really good, bro. And now, like, everyone's coming in my brain, like, step by step, bro. Like, everyone's dope, bro.
All right, man. Nice. Last question, final question. If you weren't doing music, if you weren't a musician, man, what would you be?
I would be I would definitely doing a business, bro. Yeah.
You'd be running a
business,
record
bro.
label.
I would making money, bro.
Boom, hustling.
I would have been making more money, bro.
Hustling.
Nice.
The hustle and grind never stops, my G.
Exactly, bro.
All right, that was Rapid Fire
All
with
right.
UNB, man. Yeah, thank you so much.
UNB has won a prize. What is the prize? A virtual hug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
bro.
virtual hug from the homies, man.
All right, so let's move on, man. So we have one more final section before we let you leave. This section is called Record of the Week. It's very simple, man. All you have to do is just name one album, the one album that has changed your music, your career, and your, the way you write stuff and the way you put out stuff. And so, yeah, man. So just tell us that one album that has changed you.
One album.
Yeah.
I think so in the time period, like the whole time period, there are like different albums which have inspired me.
Okay.
Out of them, the most is I think the Kendrick one, the Pimp.
To
Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Bro.
That project was so experimental and so, I mean, it was like I wasn't like, nobody can expect that kind of music in hip hop, bro. Like
Yeah.
in that time. So that project was something that asked everyone to level up the game, bro.
Right.
And not only in hip hop, bro. In
everything. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm glad you put that one out because I feel like a lot of people should be listening to that. I mean, you don't have to be a hip hop fan to check out that album.
Exactly.
Just play it through, man.
All
right, man.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show, and we're so happy to have had this conversation with you, man. It's quite enlightening.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate, bro.
Hey,
Thank you so much for inviting me, by the way, bro.
hey,
Thank you for
It means a lot.
accepting.
And thanks for doing something for hip hop.
hey, yeah, man.
And for music in general, bro.
Right.
People like you, we need more people like you, bro.
Hey, thanks, dude.
We all have to work together.
But before,
It's a lot, bro.
but before we let you go, man. But before we let you go, we'd like to hear from you. Any future plans that you have? What do you have in store for us? And what should everyone be expecting, man, from UNB, from Kauso?
I have couple of projects, bro, lined up right now. One is called Malai Na Sikha, which is gonna drop. I think it will be dropped.
By the time this comes out.
Yeah, this thing will come. Yeah, it will be dropped. So it's called Malai Na Sikha, which translates into Mujhe Mat Sikha, or Don't Teach Me.
Okay.
So I'll just say that more tracks are coming and more projects are coming, and 2021 gonna be our year, bro. Like Northeast year.
Yes. There we go.
We hear that.
That's the sign out, dude. All right. That was
exactly universe, bro.
well.
Yeah, bhai.
There's gonna be lots of things coming out from UNB, man. Be sure to check out all of his stuff down below here. There's all links here, everywhere. Links to everywhere. Yes, exactly. I can't even speak English anymore, dude. What's happening? All right. So thank you so much, man. UNB, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, dude.
And for
Means a
talking
lot,
to
bro.
us.
We wish you all the best with everything, and we hope to
Yes,
see you
sir.
soon. We hope to see you in Shillong, man. And
Yes,
I'll give some event organizers a
definitely,
call and
we'll
be
see
like,
you
hey,
guys.
get UNB to Shillong.
Yes, sir.
You gotta do that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
All right, bro. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
guys.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
brother.
man.
Be safe, yes.